Chris, I know the finger's under wraps, so you can't show it, but how does it feel? I mean, when you're playing baseball, you're going to take a beating once in a while, and that was a bit of a fluke thing that happened to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything else that bruises or gets hit. Obviously, a little stiff, but I think it'll be fine.
You have spent a lot of time working with Tim Leeper in the outfield, taking balls, and we saw that great catch you made the other day. How fulfilling is it to you to know that all that work you're putting in is starting to pay off for you?
Well, I think it's a matter more of anything else, just gaining confidence every day about what I'm doing and the way I'm reading balls. So, obviously to be able to make a play on a ball that, certainly was pretty tough, that I think one of those where everybody maybe holds their breath a little bit. But I feel like every day I'm getting better, and that's the goal at the end of the day, whether I end up making a running play in a gap or up against the wall. I mean, that's not the end goal, but the ability to feel good about, the way I'm going after it, I think, is what it's all about.
How much have you been able to gain off of the guy that's playing over to your left? Because we watch him day in and day out, and man, I mean, if he doesn't win a Gold Glove this year, something isn't right.
Yeah, well, I mean, between him and Jose, it's certainly two pretty good guys to learn from. And I think really the day, ironically enough, Kev's made so many great catches this year, but it was really the catch Jose made in right field in Boston the day where he kind of went over the wall, where I sat in the outfield for like a good 30 seconds when alone with my thoughts, and I was like, I want to make catches like that. So, I mean, or just have the ability to do it and feel good about the fact that, I can run balls down and I can go after balls like that, and to more than anything to help the team, obviously. But it's pretty special to watch, Kevin in particular this year, the opportunities he's had. We always say there are opportunities for greatness, and he certainly doesn't back down when he gets them. He really trusts himself. He trusts his reads, and it's been pretty special to watch.
You mentioned reads, and you talk to a lot of outfielders, and it's really from the moment the ball meets the bat where you start to make that catch, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much of it has to do with your ability to break on the baseball, because particularly a ball that's hit a little bit harder, that doesn't have as much air on it, is how's my first step going to be, what direction is this ball going, reading the swing that the guy took, because there's a lot of ground to cover out there. Obviously, sometimes it doesn't feel like that when you're hitting, but when you're looking out there and you're standing out there and you got three guys to cover that big patch of grass, it has so much to do with the way you break on the baseball. So, obviously to see some of the stuff that Kev's done and what Jose's done in the past, it inspires me for sure.
Can you catch one in the camera well?
I mean, you want to get started on that right now? Or, I mean, just when the ball gets hit to you, just catch it. If you're just standing there when it's near you, just catch it. Like, you've been around baseball a long time. Just catch the ball.
You understand the read from the camera bay is a little bit different,
I'll give you the credit. It's a tough angle, something you're not used to probably, or that I would be either. So just keep working.
We did have a little battle on the golf course, so maybe one day we'll have a battle in the camera well. We'll see who wins that one, all right?
That sounds good.